So you're looking for a water filtration system for your house, your business, office, whatever the need might be. Well, the people at SimPure reached out to me and asked if they could send me this water filtration. It is an under-the-counter tankless water filtration system. And we're going to assemble this. We're going to put it together. But first, let's flip this camera around and show you what we have here. So this is the SimPure. This is the Alkaline UV reverse osmosis system. This is supposed to improve the alkalinity, give you balanced alkalinity, giving you that premium mineral water that everyone loves to have. And the UV sterilization is supposed to be like 99.99% sterilized water. So as you can see, it comes with its own faucet here. It comes with all of the cartridges. It comes with the pump, all the lines, all the fittings, and everything that you need. There is no tank on this system here. The cartridges are supposed to produce up to 400 gallons per day. And this is supposed to deliver like over 1,000 gallons of purified water for you. So between the balanced alkalinity, the UV sterilization, taking sediments out, and carbon filter right here, let's see just what this is going to be like. So next, I'm going to get into assembly. This is going to be, I'm going to walk over here. So this is going to be assembled into a mobile home. So the piping is going to be a little different. So we're going to have to cut into some PEX pipe and maybe get a special fitting. But apart from installing into a mobile home, if it's in a typical standard kitchen, all you do is just disconnect the hose and put in the included splitter here. So stick around, let's get into the assembly. Okay, so here is where our installation is going to be. This is going to be under the sink. You can see the garbage disposal over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take most likely this white line here. That is going to be the cold. And I'm going to, because this is PEX, might change when I dive into it, but it looks like I'm going to be cutting in just above my shut off there. You're going to need an outlet. So I already have an outlet that's installed in this space down here so we can plug the pipe into. So let's get started, and I'm going to come back to you about halfway through the installation, see where we're at. Okay, so our install is complete. Now it was a little bit more involved. Let's see if I can show you. So right through here, because we had this PEX tubing, I had to use another product, a shark bite product, to make all the proper connections. So if it was just standard plumbing, it would have been very easy. Apart from that, everything is just push in. You had to drill a 1/2-inch hole into the drain, and that sealed up great. Everything else is sealed up, didn't have any problem. The motor kicks on when you turn the faucet on. So in the end, besides me having to do some custom work on this particular type of plumbing here, you know, here's my shutoff valve and that goes on up. Besides that, installation was easy. It was a breeze. Here is going to be the faucet. Just drill a 1/2-inch hole, start with a small pilot, and very easy. And turn the water on, and down here, it kicks on. And the little gauge starts to show our pressure output. Sorry for the jiggling around here. So next is what I'm going to do is we're going to do some pH testing on the water. I can already tell you that there is a noticeable difference in the smell, and we can even taste a difference. There, it just went off. You saw the hose kind of flick there. So after you turn the faucet off, it runs for about 10 seconds or so and then kicks off. So let's jump in and do some pH testing on this water. Well, let's see how this water tests out. And I have these pH strips here, and we want to make sure that we're definitely not getting the blue. So I've got this empty cup here. Turn that on and let that run just for a second. And don't even have to let it run for a second because it's all purified. Okay, and let's turn that off. Let's take our test strip. And we're not getting any blues, any greens. We are not getting either color. Now, this water here, I'm going to smell it. There's absolutely no smell to it. I'm going to go you're going to have to take my word for this. I'm going to smell this cup, and I get a musty smell. So this is going to be from apparently a large water well in a mobile home community, and whatever that large well is that they're pulling for all the residents in this community. It's got that musty smell to it. So she's very pleased with this. I'm very pleased. We still have everything all hooked up properly down here, all running great, no leaks. So if you're looking for a very nice filtration system, take a look at this one here. Fairly easy to install. Even if you've got the PEX piping, it's still an easy job to install. Just took maybe a few more minutes to install it. So in the end, very pleased with it. Take a very close look at this. I'm sure you're gonna really love the water. When I had her taste the water after I got it all hooked up, she says, I can't taste anything. I said, yes, because it's all purified and sanitized. Take a good look at this one here. Thank you for watching.